Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today, or I guess for the next several days, maybe a few weeks, months, I don't know how long this is going to take, I'm going to be attempting to knit myself a sweater. So background to this, I don't really know why I want to do this, but I used to knit. I've made scarves, hats, baby booties before, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what, I want to knit myself a sweater. So I'm going to attempt to do that, even though I've never done it before. So this is the pattern I'm going off of. I bought it online. I'll try to put a link in the description in case you want to also buy it. It is a chunkier knit because I figure that'll keep it from taking as long. I think part of the reason I want to do this is because, one, I haven't really bought clothes in the last year. I think I bought myself like a pair of pajama pants, a pair of sweatpants, and like this sweater. And that's basically it. So I want clothes, but I have a hard time buying them online because I just don't know if they're gonna fit, and I don't like dealing with the whole hassle of returning them and everything, and I don't really want to go shopping in person at the moment. So I'm gonna make myself clothing, I guess. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, like I said, I have knit before, but it's been probably like 5-10 years, so I'm gonna have to reteach myself some of the basics, but none of the knitting patterns in this are super complicated. It's a 1x1 rib, a seed stitch, and a stocking stitch. So it shouldn't really be that horrible. I just need to like relearn how to do the purl stitch and that kind of thing. So I don't think I'll get very far today, but I'm gonna watch some Netflix or something and work on this.
Wonderful, wonderful gentlemen. Thank you for your calls. Do not forget to bid Prudence, Philippa, Weaver, Penelope. So why don't you go?
Who's Richard Summers indeed?
Lord Byron, he's not.
You do not believe so? Day Pen? Lord Berbering's harmless. I'll be honest.
Lady Whistledown has all but declared me ineligible. Worthy of the affection of a detestable simpleton.
Alright, so this is the progress that I've made in a few hours time. I am glad I went for something chunky knit, otherwise this would take forever. I'm almost done with this one skein of yarn, but I just finished an episode of what I was watching, so I think I'm actually gonna go like take a shower. I might resume tonight though. So the way the pattern works is you do like the front and the back, which are identical pieces, and then the sleeves separately. And I need the second, it'll be 2 colors, so the sleeves have a second color on it, and that doesn't get here till Monday. But thankfully, the main color arrived, so I've been able to at least get a head start on the front and back, and if I need to, I can start on the sleeve, and then when the next color comes, then I can start on that. I actually really like it. I'm not using the yarn that it said to use though, and I think it's going to be a little bit smaller than it's supposed to be, but this yarn is really soft. It's the Bernat Softy Chunky. I couldn't find the ones that they wanted us to use, but I think it's because it's like a British or English brand. I don't know if it's sold in the US or if I could even find it on Amazon. So I just got this instead because it seemed like a decent alternative, and I've used this in the past and it's soft. My problem with wool yarns is that it's really itchy to wear. So this is a good alternative. Okay guys, so I got my second yarn in, and it's a little bit more pink than I expected. So I knew it was going to be pink, obviously, but I was expecting it to be more of like, you can't even tell that much on camera, more of like a duller pink. I don't know if that makes any sense. This seems a little bit more poppy to me. So I think I might actually just do the sweater on one color. I will, of course, use this at some point for something, but I think I'm just going to stick with this color. I'm going to work on the sleeves today, or one sleeve, because I only have an hour before I go to bed. But yesterday, I kind of used the ends for the two and kind of like sewed this together. And then I found, so the way I did it before was I don't know if you can even tell how I sewed it together, but I did this as wear on this side, which I think looks a lot cleaner and nicer. I took the needle and inserted it in through the stitches here on both of these like parts that stick out. I know that's a really bad description, but it makes it just look a lot closer and tighter, and I think I like that, so I'm gonna redo this part. And I was just using end strings that was stuck, so I don't know. I'll probably leave it in this case because I like it. This one, I need a longer string anyway because it's not going to go all the way out. But this is what we have so far. It looks very boxy, but I'm hoping once we add sleeves, it'll be a lot more cohesive.
Always gonna happen.
Near future, I do not see me doing anything interesting. It is negative 11 right now, and that's
This restaurant needs 2 or 3 course menus.
Yeah, what's going on in my mind is just complete shock. I can't believe this is what's going on, and it's awful. We need to fix something so desperately. This should never have come to this.
Right. Have you ever scrutinized this business? Front of house, what systems we have?
Okay, this is my sweater. I'm not good at modeling, so I'm sorry about that. But I think it turned out decently. You can see it kind of like up close. I love the texture. The sleeves are a little bit loose and a little bit tight here in the seam. I think one side I did a better job of doing the seam. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see my face while I'm talking. There, you can see me now. We're getting creative with camera angles. Everything in this room is like all over the place. But I think I did a decent job. This collar I think could have been better. Like if I had more here and it smushed in, like I think that would look better. But it just seems to like not want to do that. It wants to kind of slide off my shoulder, which stretches this out, makes it look not as nice. So if I were to do this again, maybe I would add a few more ribbing, or I don't really know how I'd fix that. Again, like I don't even know where the intro to this video is. I started this so long ago, so maybe I'll film a separate intro in case I can't find it. But this is the first time I've ever attempted to knit myself a sweater. I have knitted baby booties, a beanie or two, a baby bonnet, and a baby sweater, but I've never done anything this size, so I went with something chunky just to make it easier for myself. Will I ever actually wear this anywhere? I don't know. It's actually not uncomfortable. Like, it's fine, but it is almost June now that I've finally finished it, so it's not really sweater season anymore. I would say also the holes in here are a decent size, so if you try to make this, either wear like a nude bra or a shirt underneath it. It is decently long. You could always obviously make it longer. For me, it's a little bit below my waist. Yeah, I don't know what the hardest part was. Obviously, I have knitted before, so I did know the knit stitch and the purl stitch, and so it really wasn't that difficult, if I'm being honest. The hardest part for me was getting the little ends like knitted in and out of the way, and also piecing things together. I didn't know the best way to stitch things, so I just kind of like made it up, and I think I did okay, but this side I did a better job, I think, on this. I think I did it too tight, and I didn't really go with the stitching. I just kind of like threaded it in there. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is more stretchy, so it feels like my arm has more room to wiggle. It's not quite as tight, but both of them are fine. Like, I could wear this somewhere. Yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, if you like this video, let me know something else that I should attempt to knit, or any other projects that you would like to see me try to do, and I will try to get around to them. If you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!